My name is Courtney Shijongwe, Miss World Zimbabwe 2025, and it's an absolute honor to stand before you today. Firstly, to say thank you so much for allowing us into your home, for allowing us into AIG Hospitals. I am a chemical and processing engineering student, so I work in pharmaceutical. And being toured around this hospital made me feel so inspired. I cannot wait to graduate at the end of this year. And I've always been receiving questions, especially from home, people asking me, how does pageantry and engineering work? How do you merge the two? But being here has inspired me. Coming from Africa, these technologies, we haven't seen them yet. It was my first time seeing everything, and as he was explaining about coagulation, the only coagulation I know is when you're coagulating waste material. So that, that's the only coagulation I know. But I didn't know that you could actually coagulate some, blood cells so that you can stop bleeding internally. And I learned a lot from today's experience. Thank you so much for widening our horizons so that we know that there are limitless possibilities to expanding who we are, not only as beauty pageants, but as leaders in this world that we are in. Thank you so much once again. Namaste.
Namaste, India. I am Joy Mojisola-Raimi from the Heartbeat of Africa, Nigeria. And I want to say a very big thank you to AIG Hospitals. You have done so well for us, and I'm so grateful. My project is about empowerment of women and children, specifically child education and women's health. And coming here today, I saw the AI tool the women could use to track their pregnancies and everything, and that was so lovely. And in Nigeria, we have a maternal mortality rate of 576 out of 100,000 live birth, and that is the 4th highest on earth. And I believe with this tool, if we take it down to Africa, to Nigeria, it will help a lot, because I don't believe childbirth should lead to death in any scenario, in any case. And I believe if this is taken to Nigeria, my country, it will help a lot. And I'm so grateful for everything. I learned a lot today, and seeing all the equipment and everything, I'm just so grateful for the experience. And I want to say thank you to Miss World Organization for bringing us here, giving us this lovely experience. Is very, very lovely. I love it. Thank you so much. From Nigeria, Nigeria is saying thank you. Nigeria is saying thank you. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Zali Janssen van Rensburg, and I represent the Rainbow Nation of South Africa. And I want to start off with a quick story. I almost failed science and math, so to be here today was really enlightening for me. It was so well explained. Everything really made sense to me for once, and it's incredible to have seen how these technological advancements have progressed our society. And I think there's so many people that might be against this concept, and that might not have seen or felt the impact, but I promise you, the moment you step foot into this institute, everything will become full circle, and you will see that when we invest in things that have the ability and capacity to progress the betterment of our world, that is what we should be taking care of and nurturing. So it has been a great honor and privilege to experience this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I've learned a great lot about the future of our world and where we want to be heading into. So thank you so much for sharing this with us. I'm thrilled and honored to take this back home to my country and tell my family about what I experienced today. I was this close to becoming a doctor, Mom. But thank you all once again, and I will definitely be back soon. Namaste.
Namaste, India. I am Faith Walia from Zambia, and I am a medical personnel by profession. I graduated last year. So to be here is an indeed honor and pleasure. I feel like I am standing before role models, and I am deeply grateful. The one thing I want to say to you today as AIG Hospital is you are an inspiration. You are so powerful. In as much as we define ourselves as beauty with a purpose, one thing you should know is you have added beauty to the medical field with a purpose because of how you define this hospital. You work so well to change the perspective. I have had my mind changed so beautifully in the way that you see medicine, because you try by all means to prevent the disease. And looking at where I come from home, I think this is a perspective we should carry, which is so powerful, to prevent it before it gets any further. So AIG, thank you for shifting our perspective when it comes to the medical field, and thank you for changing the narrative when it comes to medicine. We see greatness, and I believe in the next 5 to 10 years, we'll be talking about and having a different conversation, which will be nothing but greatness. Thank you, India.